Hi guys, Roy Stone here with Jamstone Magic. I'm out in the shop. I've been toiling away to get you the art trick made, the fine art comedy put on and for the library shows this year, and many of you have asked for a video. I don't have time to do a full video of the routine and all of that because I actually got to get started on set 2 of these. Set 1, the first 12 are already spoken for, and I've got people wanting more, so got to get right back to work. But we'll take just a moment to show you the concept of what it is, okay? So you have 2 decks of cards. You show your audience you have a red deck and you have a blue deck. So you take the cards, you hold the red deck, and you bring up a volunteer and you begin to speak about the different cards you have. You take the first card off and you say, this is the Mona Lisa. It was painted by Leonardo da Vinci many, many years ago, and it is, of course, quite famous for that smile of hers. The next one is the Scream. The Scream heard around the world. It's Edward Munch's The Scream. Then you have your next one, you pull it off, it is American Gothic. That is by Grant Wood. And boys and girls, he painted this, and a lot of people have thought that that was husband and wife, but it's not. And in the routine, I actually speak about who it is off the top of my head. I don't remember, but it was either a father and a daughter or a uncle and a niece. I think it was father and daughter, but anyway, so there's that one. And then you pull off the next card. This is Vincent van Gogh. He did the Starry Night. He did many others. The Starry Night's one of his most famous ones. And then, of course, the next one, our last one here, is a very popular one. It's a piece of pop art by the famous Andy Warhol. Now, I'm going to take and go through these cards, and I'm going to pick a piece of art that I think is just a great piece of art. It's one of the best piece of arts in the museum today. So I'm going to take one of these cards. I'm going to take this very top card here. That's going to be the card I give you, and you take that card and you hand it to the volunteer, and the volunteer holds it without looking at the card. You now take this deck, you're done with it, you can set it aside. You take the next deck. All right, audience, I have here another deck. The only difference between this deck and the other deck is that the backs on this one are blue, and you can show your volunteer that they're blue. And audience, I want you to see that this deck is identical to the first deck. We have the Mona Lisa, we have Starry Night, we have American Gothic, we have the Scream, and of course we have the soup can. So we have all these cards. Now what I want you to do is we're going to test your ability to match. All you've got to do is match the card that you have in your hand to the card here. But you can't look at the cards. All you can do is look at the backs. So as I go through here, you just tell me to stop anywhere. Which card would you like? Would you like that card? Would you like that card? Would you like that card? And you just keep going through the deck until they say, oh, that's the one I want. You want that card right there. All right, you take that card right there, and we'll set it right there. We're going to get rid of the rest of the cards. Now, would you, for the first time, show the card that we selected first, the very first card, the most popular card image out there? Of course, it is Andy Warhol's tomato soup can. Yep, and the most pop art there is out there. It's the what? It's not the soup can. Oh, well, that's not a famous painting at all. Well, how did that even get in there? That's a picture I drew when I was 5. My mom put it on the refrigerator. I don't know what it's doing in there. Oh, gosh. That was supposed to be fine art. There's no way I could have matched that because I drew that when I was 5. And I don't know how it got in there, but there's no way I can match it. I thought you would have gotten the soup can. That's what I thought you would. Well, looky there. Fine art is magic. When we color our world, we do a great thing, and it's magical. So that's the basic idea of the fine art trick. It's 2 sets of cards. One's the multiple images, one's the same image over and over again, and of course it works on the old rough and smooth method. So there you go, the Jamstone Magic's Fine Art Show. If you are one of the lucky people that have already pre-ordered for the first set, they will go out. By the end of this week, I'll have them packaged and they'll go out. If not, if you still want one, holler at me, jamstonemagic.com. Find me on Facebook or text me or message me. I'll be glad to get you one out. Thanks.